Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening all around the world. My name is Maurice Safa, popularly known as Tolo Gondo Saga. Yesterday, April 1, 2018, there was a worldwide communications block out in and out of Salone. Nobody able for make a telephone call into the country, and I don't know whether the one then we been the inside be able for make them out of the country, but I not feel so. Nobody from the outside than the diaspora been able for get internet access into the country, and I don't know whether the people then been get access out of the country from inside Salone. Whatever been happen, I don't know whether that worldwide blockage have been a deliberate blockage or have been an accidental blockage, have been because of technical failures. We don't know. We in the diaspora, we don't know. But within me the talk about at this time, now the fact that up to this minute we me the talk, we na the 2nd of April. And no hearing any kind of explanation from NEC, the National Electoral Commission. And no hearing then say anything to the voters them we been don't vote and we been the wait honestly for the result of the vote. I don't hear nothing. Now I don't know whether NEC be make any statement about that blockage day, but sometimes me no more we not been get the opportunity for hearing. However, if it be for say NEC not even get the credibility for make them tell the voters them we been done the wait up to now for the result of waiting they be they do with the votes then, that is they be the count or whatever stage they been there on the processing of the votes. Me feel to say, I think say NEC before at least make a worldwide statement about what been happening. We want for know whether there be an accidental blockage of communication services or not. And we go on for know what been happen to the integrity of the votes them we be the under the authorities we them be the count. I don't know whether they be make a formal statement to the voters them inside the country, because we in the diaspora na the outside not been get any kind of a statement from NEC. Now, this is bothersome to me. And I think to say from talking to a lot of people in the diaspora, all man bother about that. Because we don't know what happened to the votes. We don't know what be happened to the counting process. We don't know whether the cutting off of those internet services been affect the vote counting process? Because, as you know, then they use computing services to store the data, to process the data, to process the voting information. And if NEC really get any respect for the voters, I think say they before at least give an explanation as to wetin been happen with that blockage day. Now, if there been a deliberate blockage, then at least NEC before tell we wetin have been the reason for that deliberate blockage. If there been technical problems wey been cause the blockage, then NEC been still, I feel say, for undertake the responsibility for explaining to the voters, especially about the integrity of the vote. Me, as far as are concerned, I worry about wetin been happen. We hear say that the government been order all the communication companies, the telephone, the internet, for make them cut off the service to the outside world. The question wey we all be want for know is why. Wetin make the government been cut off electronic communication services around the world, knowing very well for say it dey affect we the people them na the diaspora. And if it been be for say even the people them wey dey inside the country no be get the opportunity for make them call outside or for make them use the internet services outside, then that mean to say all saloon people them been affected by that decision and the action of the government for make them cut off the services. So the question, wetin make the government cut off the service yesterday? Plenty of we don't make we own assessments and analysis and conclusions. And we all don't hear it for say that been a deliberate action of the APC government for maybe affect the counting process of the votes. Now that means they cut them off. They cut off the services to the international community, in and out. Now, that is very worrisome to me because, okay, me, as we know, I may not trust the commission, will not trust NEC. I not trust NEC and their relationship with APC government. We know say the last few days they been done the fake for say in the APC government and NEC they don't fall out, and they make like say they harass the NEC people them and so on and so on. Yet still, look what will be happening. Why the government do that? Nobody don't know. But we own suspicion it be for say the government take that action day for slow down the vote counting process so that they go affect the outcome. Now that we all, na the diaspora, been feel for saying that the reason that we make the APC government cut off NEC, I mean cut off the communication services. Now, why is it that NEC self not take the opportunity for investigate with the government, for come back to the voters them and tell them what happened. Are concerned, and I know for say plenty people that are the diaspora being concerned, because we know waiting deliberate delay action don't do pan this election yaso. During the first run of the elections, it take about almost 6 days before they come out with the final statement of the result. Close to 6 days, if not 6 days. And when that been happen, now after that way, APC then come ask for a recount. Now that been happen. After the process don't delay for over 6 days, or for around 6 days, during which delay has been there, and many of we suspect say that time the APC and NEC yuki actions then be they take place, will be for say that be make APC then immediately then come and then they ask for a recount. And then as soon as they get that recount date, where NEC been accept, and I don't think to say they be even explained to the other political party that will be the run during the election. They even explain, NEC be even explained to them as to why APC come ask for recount, and then NEC grant them their wish, without explaining to the rest of the 15 political parties them as to why NEC grant the right of recount to APC. And we all notice for say immediately after APC get that recount day, the voting numbers then go up. The voting numbers then go up. All right? We own suspicion be for say, now during that 6-day delayance, where APC then be get the opportunity for play with them votes them, including NEC. I don't know which one them, but between the two, APC and NEC, we believe for say yuki being take place before APC ask for recount, and then the data, the voting data being changed after APC don't get the recount done, or they don't make NEC do the recount for them. Very suspicious. All come out of the dilly-dally where NEC they always use for help APC. Now that me suspect. Now the delay tactics the way NEC they use for help APC, so that they go get what they wish. In the last election, of course, they been find out for say they not win the election, so they make sure for say they demand NEC for make them do a rerun. APC get them wish, because that they be want. Now, fast forward to today. I talked about yesterday, Panda block out to the rest of the world of the communication services in the country. Waiting do NEC and APC government. Waiting happen. Waiting would have been do what we vote them. You know why they ask this? Just like how in the first run, all the delays then they for make them do the announcement. Now it be make APC then be asked for a recount, and then after that, then the vote numbers then go up, come to the point whereby they be forced the runoff. Just like how that been happening because of the delay. Yesterday, the government and NEC then again caused a delay in the counting process. Then do. And this time also by blocking everybody out around the world, blocking people then from inside the country from talking to we outside, and then blocking we way outside from from communicating with the people them within the country. Why? And why is it that the government not give we any explanation, NEC not give we any explanation, knowing very well how important the voting is to the continuity of a government for the country? NEC and the APC government not being realized for say we go on for know what happen, so that we go put some kind of a faith into the actions them. If they could explain to we what happen, why NEC and the APC government not even bother for explain themselves, especially in terms of the vote counting process? Well, again, I go tell you that say I suspect say the APC and NEC be use that blockout process there for do yuki business with the votes there. That's what I feel. You know why? Similarities in both situations. When there be delay for announce, APC ask for a recount and then they go up. This time also, this delay what happened yesterday, and I go say na delay because I don't know whether or not they be continue for count. How they go continue for count when internet services were cut off, and at least the polling centers, they use the computer services for store the data. So me get the feeling for say computer service not be available at that time, which means to say opportunity been there for delay the process and for do other yuki things then with the data and the votes. And the similarity now is, and they see all around the world, APC people them all of a sudden they don't they jubilate all around for say now they don't win the election, now they don't win the runoff, now they don't win the, APC. Even though the polling station counts them have shown very clearly for say SLPP win by over 200,000 votes. Even though the polling station counts them show how SLPP don't win overwhelmingly na kono, where they not being get because they be vote for Sam Sumana and C for C. But this time here so on the runoff, we see how SLPP win overwhelmingly na kono. Now, we also see how SLPP increase their winnings in the western area. And we see how also SLPP again increase them vote counts them in the northern province. So in the battleground states or sections of the country with Kono and Freetown, SLPP votes then go up. From the polling station counts them. And in the northern province, SLPP gain the percentage, then increase the percentage. So why now all of a sudden the APC people then they jubilate, say then they win, they don't win the election, they don't win the election. After this delay, after the big block out yesterday, what happened again? Not another yuki don't happen. Not another yuki don't happen. We don't give confidence to APC now. Even though the data we don't count, don't show for say SLPP overwhelmingly increase their winnings or their vote margin, vote numbers. Who say APC confidence don't come out all of a sudden after this blockage? Yuki don't take place. The same kind of yuki will take place when NEC and APC been actually when NEC been delayed the counting and announcement in the first run. So the people there, when I think about this, why APC they even jubilate when we all know they got trounced. They were trounced. Nobody not get first. The first step will be get SLPP being get over 14 to almost 15,000 more votes than the last one. Now this time SLPP don't increase, then vote them from the last one. And I know for say if SLPP be increase them, votes them Akono and Freetown and even the northern province, APC go there for loss. This is not a plus and minus sum game here. If SLPP gain, APC they lost. But instead, APC man, then they jubilate all over. We they see on the internet. But say they don't win the election. They don't win the election. I hope say NEC and APC no don't do the yuki again. This yuki commission with then yuki chairman Mfa Ali Conte. I hope say they not done do the yuki business for give this election here so to APC. And why they not even get the integrity for tell the whole country waiting happen to the voting, to the elections counting. So me people them. Now that make me not suspect say the reason why APC then they jubilate now because yuki be don't take place yesterday when that blackout been there for one whole day. They don't change the votes there. You see, that make I be not they tell all man for say, we do not believe NEC. NEC and APC, they work together. Despite all the thing where the fake and the open call where NEC they make like say APC then they no now a ploy. I be not tell una. I say me state house sniffer don't tell me for say na a ploy. NEC and APC, na so dem dey. We not believe that. Then they make that so that you see like what happened yesterday. SLPP will not be raised too much qualms about them. Will not make that much noise. We just take them for granted. Now that be happen. Why? What made we become complacent yesterday? Now a psychological game where APC and NEC they play pan we. Then reduce we own psychological sensitivities about the voting, about the counting, and about the announcement. Now that they do. Then reduce her. In the meantime, then they do what they want. The yuki what they do. Why APC then, seeing the count yesterday, we come from the polling stations them. And not say the polling centers them, because the polling centers and a manual data entry where then yuki commissioners they do, and we all know what will be happen during the first run of the elections. Out there catch them and they change numbers them, they increase them for APC and they decrease them for SLPP. So that tell you for say integrity not the and the data entry process at the polling centers. So the only credible data and integrity where we for count on now the one where the NEC people them. Now remember now the NEC people themselves they count the votes them right at the polling station. Now that number will for depend on. Yesterday, if they do any data entry when the blackout been there, that is the communication blackout, when it been there, if they do data entry, I bet you Miata French and the other yuki commissioners, they will get a field day yesterday for change them votes them from SLPP to APC. Now that make APC, then they dance all over the places today. They know what thing don't happen. SLPP will not for be complacent. Let we not believe say NEC and APC they're not in cahoots. Yes, then they in total cahoots. I mean, you feeling and thinking that. But I think say we all don't see the result. Why APC they dance now? After we all see all the numbers we come yesterday. I bet you by the time this Yuki Commission and the Yuki Commissioner in Chief, Infa Ali Conte, come for announce, then they announce a different result. I bet you that they make APC they don't know already. APC then be know during the first run we make they ask for a rerun. They know what they be don't do. Then I'm sorry for a recount. They be don't do what they be the Yuki what they do already between them and NEC because we don't know which one be do them, whether that be NEC be allow APC man there for can net for change them boxes there, for change them ballots them, for change them papers then, and this and that. If that be happen, when that be happen, APC be no. Or if the NEC they be doing for APC, then they still tell APC. Now that make them be asked for a recount. This time, they block we out. They block all man out. Wetin been dey happen na the polling centers yesterday when the blockade been there? Wetin been happen? They be dey do data entry. Let them tell we know. Let we know. They be continue for do data entry when internet blackout been there. Unless, of course, if na just standalone computers wey dem be dey use, if na be network, I know for say e be for run the network systems, and network systems go require more internet service. So be people them, una watch and see and understand why APC think to say that they don't win, even though they go down all sides, including their own main area in the northern province. They go down Nakono because they lost Nakono. We, even if they're not lost, but we increase Nakono. Freetown, they lost it. Because SLPP increase they. So many people them. Yuki, they go on between NEC and APC. We will not trust them. We will not allow them for make them beat by themselves. We will not allow them for make them no more they count their numbers them. We will not allow them make them no more they input that data there into the databases. We will SLPP people them, let we dey around them, let we dey with them, let we dey breathe on top of them until then whatever the services they done for the day, if man then ready for go home, even that I be done they talk plenty time. I say una if they get for wait overnight, una stay with the machines then, una stay at the buildings then. Now the only way that way you go guarantee say people they not go turn them back, and then some other man then go cool around the building for come back inside. Remember, APC get 99 ways for thief an election. And that's one of them. That cool way, where they go, neck man they go make like say, then they go, all man they go home. Either neck themselves or APC man they go cool and come around. From the back door. Until they then get the keys to the building. Anyway. Now that's not what me want for say. Yeah? Thank you very much.